boxing world? JF Sports. We got Leo Santa Cruz versus Abner Mares this upcoming Saturday. PBC on ESPN. It's the same time frame as Mostly in Mayorga, but God knows if Mostly Mayorga will actually happen. Got a lot of controversies, but still got a whole week for Mostly and Mayorga to finally make it happen. But for sure, guaranteed, we got Santa Cruz versus Mares. Now, these two fighters have identical resume. The only difference is that Abner Mares has one loss and Leo Santa Cruz doesn't have any, but both of them have one draw and both of them has a similar KO percentage. Over 30-something fights, and they're both young. They're both hungry. Yes, Leo Santa Cruz is being bashed and criticized that he should be facing, somebody like, I don't know. They said Rigondo, but I don't know about that. A lot of people saying that Leo Santa Cruz is good enough to fight Rigondo. And I don't know, man. Reading all these comments said, oh, yeah, Leo Santa Cruz, Abner Mares would lose guaranteed. I mean, you don't know that, though, Abner Mares is competitive also, yes, he did suffer a loss on the first round. He was a knockout, but it was years back. Just because a guy loses, especially a knockout, doesn't mean, he's nobody anymore. He's still a threat. He's still a dangerous opponent. But indeed, Santa Cruz would be in favor to win this fight. By how much? Probably not much. Like I said, they got identical resume. Mares, he's 29 years old. Like I said, he's hungry. He's like a kid, He's still early in the game, even if he lost, before. Even if Santa Cruz, loses to Mares on Saturday, 29th of August. He's still young. He could bounce back from that. Undefeated record nowadays doesn't mean crap anyways. You got a lot of undefeated fighters that are cherry picking like mother. What I'm saying? It doesn't matter anymore. But yeah, Leo Santa Cruz at 30-0 with one draw and 17 KOs versus Abner Mares' resume at 29-1 with 15 KOs. So yeah, identical, no problem there. It's gonna be at Staples Center, LA. So you rest assured that fight is gonna be watched. I wouldn't go out of my way and stuff, fly out of country and stuff to try to watch the fight. But obviously around, California area, I wouldn't mind at all. If I had to drive 10 hours to watch the fight, I would. It's a big deal. It's like I said, it's exciting when you have young fighters. Young fighters such as Santa Cruz and Abner Mares, because they're aggressive still. They want that knockout on the first round. They always look for that knockout. It will be interesting. I don't think this fight's gonna go all 12 rounds. I don't think so. I think somebody's gonna get knocked out, and we gonna see some knockdown. And yes, there will be blood. We'll see about that. But to touch up on things as far as Rigondo, do I think that Santa Cruz and Mares have any chance against Rigondo? No, absolutely not. I don't think so. Do I think that, maybe in the future, when they hone their skills and in the future and be competitive and maybe they get a shot? Yeah, but at the moment, no, I don't think so. So it's kind of crazy and ridiculous for people to try to, match Rigondo right now with Leo Santa Cruz, because I'm not trying to put down Santa Cruz or Mares. Well, Santa Cruz in particular, but Leo Santa Cruz against Rigondo is almost a mismatch to me. Rigondo is much more solid. I just don't see it. I just don't see Leo Santa Cruz fighting Rigondo. He shouldn't fight him. Even though contrary to popular belief that he should, test his abilities and go for broke and stuff like that and go for the big fights. And I know Leo Santa Cruz is not going to risk that. And not only him, his whole team, his promoter and all that stuff. They're not going to risk undefeated Leo Santa Cruz record at the moment by fighting Rigondo. That's almost a not a guaranteed, but it's almost a loss. You know what I mean? So I'm happy that Santa Cruz and Mares are fighting. I think this is a okay fight, especially when you have two Mexicans fighting. Hell, LA, you can't throw a damn rock without hitting a Jesus in LA. So you know what I mean? So there's gonna be a lot of people gonna watch this fight. San Diego area, California, San Francisco Bay. I mean, all them cats are gonna go drive down to LA to watch this fight. Like I said, I wouldn't mind watching the fight. I wouldn't go out of my way to drive, or fly out of country to just watch the fight. But it's a fight that I wouldn't mind seeing for that weekend. Abner Mares had some things that he said. He said, "In my mind, after the loss, I left the top of level of the game. I had to overcome some issues mentally, but now I'm back, better than ever. I'm going to go in there August 29th against Leo Santa Cruz, ready to prove that." So there you go. You know what I'm saying? He said he's gonna once and for all prove that he is worthy, that he is a competitive fighter, that he is a champion. And like I said, if he beats Leo Santa Cruz on 29 August, then it'll be a good accomplishment for him, giving Santa Cruz his first loss. And I'm sure Leo Santa Cruz will fight his heart out to try to keep that O. You know what I mean? So yeah, there you go, guys. 12-round fight. It's gonna be on Premier Boxing Champions on ESPN, Staples Center, Los Angeles, California. You guys stay tuned for my fight prediction of that early this week, probably Monday or Tuesday, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Let me know what you guys think about this fight. Is this going to be a competitive fight? Do you think Leo Santa Cruz would lose to Abner Mares? Do you think he would suffer his first loss to Abner Mares? Do you think Abner Mares could back up what he said, that he's back better than ever and will prove it once and for all? As always, like, comment, and subscribe. JF Sports. Thanks for watching.